Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey. Hopefully you guys can kind of hear me well because I got a new phone case, and I think my new phone case might be blocking out or picking up certain things on my thing. So just note if the audio cuts out differently, I'm gonna try to fix it, but there's no promises because I'm just gonna be honest with you. I am driving. And I usually try to get my thoughts out for you guys while I'm out and about, doing the Lord's work. But hey, so WB stocks is in the toilet again, right? And they just admitted that they lost 41% of value from Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. What? You mean the game that everybody told you wasn't going to be good wasn't actually good? You don't say. You don't say, you idiots. Idiots. Nincompoops. Imbeciles. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? You had a record-breaking game with Hogwarts Legacy. Guess what? You want to know why you were successful with that game? There was no downloadable content. Everything was unlockable in that game, whether you grind it or not. And the grind wasn't even bad. It was a single-player game. It allowed you to make the character however the fuck you wanted to. It was diverse and inclusive without even trying to be diverse and inclusive. And instead, you said, let's do live service for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And the fact of the matter is that you imbeciles were trying to make Suicide Squad a thing over Justice League. Over Justice League. I'm sorry, but how the fuck Suicide Squad got a game before the Justice League? How the fuck that work? How the fuck does that work? Oh, you ain't got no answers. Oh, okay, WB. Because you're stupid. You're stupid. That's what the fuck you is. You're dumb as fuck. Yeah. Like, what did you think was going to happen? When DC Fandom came out and they showed us the first look at Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, nobody was impressed. There's a few people that was trying to make it look or whatever, but you had just came from a failure of the Suicide Squad with your precious James Gunn. You know, the one that's supposed to save the DCU? Yeah, but almost every last one of his movies have failed at the box office. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Argue with the wall if you want to. The facts are the facts. You can't change that. Well, I enjoyed it. Okay, that's great that you enjoyed it. But once again, his movies didn't make money at the box office. And everybody that loves to say, well, Guardians of the Galaxy came out at the height where Marvel could have put shit on a plate and people would have loved it. I'm just being honest. Name another James Gunn movie that really did as well as the Guardians movies. I'll wait. Because we can name several Zack Snyder movies that were successful. Even if y'all like to say those movies were bad. Okay, to you geeks maybe, to you nerds maybe, but not to the audience. The audience that actually go and buy the merchandise. The audience that kept showing up. Again, argue with the wall. Y'all keep talking about how great somebody is. But anyway, now their assets, their television division has lost value. It used to be worth $9.1 billion. Now it's not. And WB is thinking about selling off their assets. but guess who got a bonus during this quarter? David Zaslav. For what? The company is bleeding right now. Like, you know, hey, like that Daredevil song, you bleed for me and I didn't dare to notice you. Now I'm stuck out on my line. Yeah. Like, it's bleeding. It's bleeding. Warner Brothers is stuck on the line right now. But David ain't on that line with them. Because how the fuck do you give a CEO a bonus from poor quarter twos? And they put a lot of blame on Suicide Squad, Killer Justice League. They lost over $200 million plus. Now they're thinking about selling WB Games to offset the failures. Who the fuck runs a company like that? Who runs a company like this? You keep doing the shit that nobody asked for. You had some of the biggest cartoons and IP brands of all time. And instead of you, I don't know, doing something with them, you said, nah, fuck that shit. We're going to do goofy shit like Teen Titans Go, Thundercats Roar, Steven Universe, shit that don't sell. You know what I'm saying? Again, we can argue with the wall, but when you're thinking about cartoons, when you're thinking about IPs, the target audience for most of this geek shit, for most of this entertainment shit, is men. It is true. It is true. It's men, little boys. Stop trying to do this whole diversity and inclusion shit. Stop trying to do this female empowerment shit. It does not work. You have to do it naturally. You want to know what made Powerpuff Girls successful? You got 3 little goddamn girls kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 little girls kicking ass. That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need. 3 little girls kicking ass. Yes, that target audience were females, but at the same time, you had them kicking butt. You gave them good character development, and they were precious. They were precious. And the Powerpuff Girl merchandise, yes, the target was for females, but you also made it where, damn, the guys can also pick it up too, because they also had action figures too. I'm just being honest. Look at half the shit that WB makes or had made over the past couple of years. Most of that shit is not merchandisable. I'm being honest. Like, get out of your head about what this person did or not. Like, look at most of WB shit. Look at the shit that's on Cartoon Network. Is the shit marketable? Is the shit able to make merchandise? The answer is no. I'm being honest. I'm literally being honest. I'm not trying to bullshit nobody. I'm not trying to I'm not, like, I know people might think there's some biases, but even with that biases, you have to think logically. You have to think logically. What did you think was going to happen when you announced that Henry Cavill was going to come back to the DCEU as Superman? People was hyped about it, but y'all was trying to put all of the dependent on Black Adam. Well, you know, you guys wanted Henry Cavill, but you bitches didn't show up for Black Adam for a 30-second cameo. It's not like Henry Cavill was 15 minutes into the movie, which, if I was The Rock, dumbass, that's what you should have did while you was reshooting the damn movie 10 times over. Who the fuck shoots a movie that damn long and then put Henry Cavill in there for 30 fucking seconds? You dumbass. You dumb. You dumb, and WB stupid. And that's another thing too. WB, how the fuck you letting people tell y'all what the fuck to do with y'all characters? But you won't even let Zach do what he needs to do with the characters. He had to answer to all y'all. Anytime he did something, he has to answer to y'all. But you let The Rock, you let James Gunn, you let Patty Jenkins, you let everybody else do whatever the fuck they wanted to with the characters. Even with the CW. Well, you know, because we don't want people to get confused, blah, 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 whatever, and all that nonsense or whatever. So we're gonna put embargoes on certain characters or whatever. But, you know, We're gonna let other directors who don't have really much skin in the game do whatever the fuck they want to with our characters, because that's fun. That's fun. But Zack trying to build your universe, y'all like, nah, we need to hurry up and get the fucking Justice League because Marvel's already at Avengers. Okay, yeah, but it took them how many movies? It took them 5 damn movies before they got there. It didn't just happen overnight. How the fuck you thought you can just do a Justice League movie without putting, you know what I'm saying? You did this. And instead of you taking ownership, you trying to blame everybody fucking else for this shit. It's not Zack's fault. It's not Christopher Nolan's fault. It's nobody else's fault but the people that are in charge right now. David Zaslav, James Gunn, Peter Safran. Just like Ann Chernoff's dumbass. Oh, yeah, you forgot. It was a fucking female that was in charge of damn WB for a long time. And what the fuck did she do? She greenlight bullshit. Let shit just do whatever the fuck. All that female empowerment, LGBT shit. Her idea. Her idea. Oh, what? We're not going to talk about it? We're not going to talk about it because what? She's female? All we're proving is that females shouldn't be no kind of in charge of entertainment. I'm being honest. You know, like say sexist all the fuck you want to, but the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? Boy, if you don't take them goddamn skinny pants off, walking like you got a goddamn gadonka ass, like, bruh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, I understand it's hot out here, but Jesus, put some loose pants on. Damn, just walking like he got a goddamn triple donk ass and shit like that. But these the guys that these females be into though. Well, they the main ones that'll fuck anything with the hole in it. But that's neither here nor there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off subject. But anyway, they're like, I don't know what's going on. And then what's even crazier is they're gonna double and triple down on the nonsense. You know, live services don't work. You know, making characters who were originally white another thing. Like that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League season 2 came out. That Mrs. Freeze was embarrassment. And then you had the nerve to do LGBT pride costumes for the characters. It looks like throw up shitted all over them. And it's not good. It's not good. And then y'all really thought that was gonna bring people back because they revealed that, oh, the Justice League that we killed were evil and the real Justice League is trapped with Brainiac. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? It should have never happened. The game should never have happened in the first place. It should have never happened in the first place. I don't care anymore. I don't care. You have literally ruined the Arkhamverse. And then Arkham Shadows. Arkham Shadows, really? Really? It's going to be on VR set. Oh my God, you know, if I ever wanted an Oculus, I'll let you know. Oh, right, that's right, I don't want one. I don't want one. So, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck is there an Arkham game going on VR and it's a sequel to Arkham Origins instead of just giving me an Arkham Origins sequel. You see how dumb this shit don't make no sense? It really don't make sense. It don't make the sense God gave because you keep doing dumb shit. It's really not that hard. And instead of like punishing the executives, people who are in upper positions, because as a leader, when shit hit the fan, you need to take responsibility. And that's something that Hollywood, the entertainment industry, don't know how to do. They don't know how to take responsibilities of their fuck-ups, their failures. But no, let's fire the lower end people and then wonder why we ain't got enough people to do shit. You firing the wrong folks. What the fuck firing the people who listen to your ideas that you told them to do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, again, let's go back to the DCU with Zack Snyder. You told Zack to put Batman into the Man of Steel sequel because it was supposed to be Man of Steel 2. But you said put Batman in there because Batman had $1 billion movie at the time with Christopher Nolan. So you wanted Batman and Superman to get together. It would have worked if you had built up Batman and Superman first, but you never built up Batman and Superman. So then, you know, Zack Snyder and the team, that the writers, which Zack didn't even write the damn movies, he had put pitches and shit like that out of there. But even then, you still forced him to push everything forward. Then you fire him. You fire him because BVS didn't make $1 billion at the box office because people didn't really like it. And you kind of let Hollywood trolls and them come out of nowhere and was like, "Oh, this is the worst movie ever. This is the worst superhero movie ever." Really? It was making lower than Batman and Robin, even though it damn near made close to $900 million worldwide. You see how dumb that don't make no sense? You see how stupid that don't make sense? It really doesn't make the sense God gave. But no, you decided that let's make Justice League, but then his daughter had a tragic accident. Well, people said DCEU is too dark and too serious. Let's fire Zack Snyder while him and his wife are dealing with their daughter death, and let's go ahead and bring in Josh Whedon because Josh Whedon made a successful Avengers movie without understanding that the reason why he was able to make it successful is because he had the foundation. I'm being honest. Like, you get how that don't make no sense. You get how the executives should have been fired, not the directors, not the writers. You told them to do that. You approved of this shit. You the one who wanted to fast track and catch up. It should have been executives taking the fall for that. And to fire somebody in the middle of promising these movies or whatever, which he signed contracts for, you should have let the movies go. It doesn't matter if you're getting, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let the shit go. Because think about it. The first couple of Marvel movies weren't all that great. Iron Man 1 was probably the only good movie from phase 1 of the MCU before we got to Avengers. Because people didn't really like the Incredible Hulk, even though that's probably the best version of Hulk we'll ever get. Iron Man 2 was hot trash. Except for Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. Thor, Captain America, even though I enjoyed Captain America, a lot of people didn't enjoy Captain America. So could you imagine if that was Warner Brothers? Warner Brothers would have probably skipped over all of that bullshit and jumped straight to Avengers after Iron Man 2. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all did. Y'all jumped from, okay, y'all did Iron Man 2, you skipped over Incredible Hulk, you skipped over Captain America and Thor, you went straight to Avengers. That's what you did. That's literally what you did, because Iron Man 2 would be Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, the equivalent for the DCEU, right? Then Justice League right there. You see how you jumped so hard that you didn't even think. And then that's what I'm saying. The audience is telling you what they want. You don't have a fandom that keeps trying to tell you, restore the Snyderverse, keep raising money, keep making billboards, keep going to WB offices. You can't tell me that audience is toxic. You can't tell me that audience don't want that shit when they're putting their money where their mouths is. Y'all say his shit's terrible, but then y'all keep re-releasing his stuff. You keep making merchandise for it. You keep making special edition versions of his movies. But he's a terrible director though. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Then you treat Henry Cavill like trash. You had Will Smith literally as Deadshot, and you fucked that over and did another Suicide Squad movie and didn't even bring his ass back. You get what I'm saying? You had all these A-listers. You had all these A-listers, actors under your belt. And instead of doing that, you said fuck it and continue to do childish shit after Aquaman? Really? Really? We should have got a Batman movie with Ben Affleck in it, period. Point blank, nothing. We should have got another Superman movie with Henry Cavill. Point blank, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then you can do a Trinity movie with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Bam. Then you do a Justice League movie and maybe a Flash and a Green Lantern. That's really what you should have been doing. But instead, you fuck everything over. And you had the audience waiting 10 years for nothing. 10 years for nothing. And now you're selling off your assets because you ain't really got shit. But again, whose fault is that? That's y'all fault. That's y'all fault for being stupid. I don't understand this shit. I really don't. The Suicide Squad literally killed y'all asses because y'all thought it was more important to put villains ahead of heroes. You're doing a Suicide Squad Izuka show over Wonder Woman. There is several Suicide Squad adjacent shows out right now, villainous shows out over Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, especially Wonder Woman. And you've been trying to make Harley Quinn a thing, which the bitch not. Then you do Batman, Cape Crusader, DEI shit that don't make any sense for the 1940s. It don't make sense for the 1940s for that to be that many diverse people, lesbian shit going on there, women empowered. No, I'm sorry. You're not about to sit up here and tell me that shit. It don't make sense. And do I need to talk about Superman, My Adventure with Superman? Because a lot of people don't talk about it. Only the internet. And it's kind of funny. You'll listen to them Twitter bitches who will tell you, oh, the DCU is terrible. But they'll tell you Harley Quinn, Kite Man, My Adventure with Superman, Batman, Cape Crusader are amazing. Teen Titans Go is amazing. And you're like, you know what? Let's double down on that. Even though people aren't watching or buying shit for that shit. Make it make sense. And those are the same ones who didn't buy Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Oh, okay. All right, Warner Brothers. But no, give David Zaslav $10 million. He did such a good job flushing the company down the drain. Stocks at $6.26. Make that shit make sense. But hey, I don't know nothing. I'm just some idiotic person who don't know numbers, who don't look at the stock, who don't look at real time, views or whatever, because I'm so busy on the internet all the damn time. I'd rather listen to Twitter and some YouTubers who just didn't like certain things or whatever. Them same ones who don't even want to read comic books. But will try to tell you how terrible Superman is, or try to tell you how terrible what Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman wouldn't do, but most of them won't even read a comic book. Just saying, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Follow for more, subscribe, share it, all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.